Hi friends, in this video what we are going to check on is we are going to tell about the software testing life cycle. So what is meant by a software testing life cycle? So each and every entity in this world has a beginning and an end. So in that way software testing also has a beginning and an end. So what is the beginning and what is the end? That we are going to check out in this video. So first what we need to do is we need to know about what is the uh, life cycle and what is it meant for the software testing. So different phases it should pass through is software in the sense it should pass through different phases for it to make it a perfect software. So in that way, first what we need to do is we need to know about the different phases. So the first phase is we what we are telling about is requirement analysis phase. So in this requirement analysis phase, what we are going to do is uh, we are going to gather the requirement SRS document and BRS document which was provided by the client to us to state that these are the requirements of the software. We need to go and analyze it. We need to give a requirement number for each and everything which will already be given in the client in most of the cases, and we need to identify where it is going to get implemented and how it is going to get implemented and what are the steps should be taken and how many hours and other things. We should have an overdraft in this requirement analysis itself. So next we'll be moving into the test plan creation in STLC. So what is meant by a test plan creation? Test plan creation is one. We need to create a plan stating that we need 2 weeks or 3 weeks of time for completion of this particular software testing, and we need so many amount of resources, and we are having going to test all these scenarios, and the test scenarios will be formed at that part of time. The test plan we need to give all those test scenarios, and we need to give the exit criteria, entry criteria, what all we will be testing and what all we will not be testing, all such things on a detailed description will be placed in the test plan creation. So after that what we need to do is we need to go for the environmental setup. So we need to simulate the environment which is the client is having. um, Otherwise we need to stick to the requirement and the specification which the client says. If the client says that the blue screen should be placed and we need to test that document on that, then we need to do it on that. We need to use command prompt for testing certain things, then it should be followed. If we need Unix or Linux or what type of thing operating system they are expecting, such type of things we need to fix it. So that is known as the test environment setup. So once the test environment is uh, done, uh, most of the times what we'll be doing is we'll be going on doing the test case creation also. So the test case creation can be made as another phase, or else we can do it simultaneously at the time of test environment setup itself. So while creating the test cases, we need to form the test cases based on the test scenarios. So one test scenario may be having 5 test cases, 6 test cases, like that. So many things will be there. So after that, what we need to do is we need to go for the test case execution. Once the test case is created and we got the approval from the developers and the client, then what we need to do is these are the things we are going to execute. We should know, and we can start executing the test cases. So while executing the test cases, what will happen is we'll create the bugs, and the bug life cycle will be happening. So all those bugs what we are creating simultaneously in the execution itself, we can start closing it, and we need to perform a regression testing stating that because of fixing all these defects, none of the new defects have arrived. So in that way we need to test it. So after that what we need to do is we will go for the next phase. So the next phase is actually we are having the test reporting and RTM. So the test reporting will be happening. So in the test reporting, what we'll be doing is we'll be recording what all we have done, what all we have tested, and what all we have not tested, and where and what type of defects we has arrived, and how we close those defects. Everything will be documented, and the RTM also will be put up. The RTM is nothing but which specifies that the requirement ID and the test case ID are matching with each other. That is, the requirement covers most of the test cases. None of the requirement is left out without testing. So in that way we'll be doing it. And the last and the next phase is the test case closure. The test case closure, what we'll be doing is we'll be closing the software testing, stating that we have tested the software in such and such conditions. These are the uh, reporting, and we have the RTM specified in this location. Like that, we'll be mentioning it on that, and we'll be sending a mail stating the client that we are ending the test execution on this date. So there ends the software testing life cycle, and we can go for the next phase. So I'll summarize what we have undergone in this video. First is requirement analysis. We'll be analyzing the requirement and getting the points for the next phase of the software testing life cycle. The test plan, we will be creating a plan stating that how many resources should be worked, how many test cases we are going to test scenarios we are going to execute, and how much time it will take. Such things will be discussed on that test plan. So after that, the next phase is test environment setup. So we are going to simulate and create an environment based on the requirement and the client setup. So next is test case creation. The test case creation based on the test scenarios what we have created, we are going to create the test cases. So after that we are going to execute the test cases which we have created it. So after the test execution, we'll be going for test reporting and RTM type of procedures. So in that we'll be covering all the reporting. After that what we'll be doing is we'll be going for closing the test uh, testing. So in that we'll be sending a mail to the client stating that we have closed the testing for this particular version on such and such date, something like that. So these are the phases of software testing life cycle. If you like this video, kindly like, share, and create a subscription for my future videos. You can share it to your friends also. If you want any more videos and if you want any clarity, kindly comment on the comment box. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye.